way you posed, like
I
ready
don't
to
know.
sell a car or something. It was hilarious. Hello, I'm
Hi,
Saffron.
Jeffrey. And I'm Sora.
And that's Jeffrey. And welcome to Strangers in Fiction. It will have been a fortnight, 2 weeks. I don't know what a fortnight is. Since we last saw us. However, it's been significantly longer than that since we have seen each other. Like this anyway. So, how are you?
Mhm. I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. We had
Yeah.
had some issues getting here, but we got here. That was the thing. I nearly
Mhm.
just flipped my computer upside down, but I didn't have to, so that was fine. A lovely human helper from inside Restream called Kevin tried to help, and it wasn't helpful. It was just a case of fucking about. But we got here. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I can't concentrate
Turns
because
out.
of Jeffrey's little face in the corner.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, he's so beautiful.
I lied. I don't have a cookie. I'm sorry.
Traitor.
I moved the cookie cup. I moved the cookie cup while we were doing troubleshooting stuff
Oh no.
and moving
Betrayal.
mics around and ping in and all that good stuff.
The betrayal.
Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah, it's fine. He's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
He doesn't need another cookie.
I know.
Is it
Yeah.
still? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Is it still illegal to ask you about your writing, or can I do that this time?
You can ask me, but I've got a lot to say about it.
Okay, okay. How's it
Yeah.
been going?
It's fine in the sense that nothing's changed since we last talked to one another. I've had so many opportunities to write, and then I've not. But then I had a call with my dad, and he said that the only thing he wants for his birthday is to hold a copy of my book in his hands. So now I've got an immense amount of guilt, immense,
Mm-hmm.
huge guilt, um, because that's the beginning of June. So that's quite close. I'm just getting a little footstool out. I'm not leaning really close for any other reason. It just looks a bit
I'm
strange.
just covering my. I'm just covering my face with Discord so that I stop looking at myself
I'm
because
just
I'm
getting
very distracting.
okay. Okay, that's just got the footstool. Anyway, yeah. So that's put a lot of pressure on me. It's had me thinking about it a lot more. And I had some artwork back from the cover artist, which is fucking terrifying. It's really
It's
good,
it's absolutely horrifying. Yeah.
isn't it? But I'm
Mhm.
thinking about different ways that I could do the cover, and that's been exciting. Doesn't really matter if the book's not finished, but that's the kind of the progress. That's all the progress is that I now have more guilt and haven't really done anything. How about you?
Same,
Great.
same.
Okay.
Except I don't have a cool book cover or book cover art or anyone. Okay, so that's not true. I do have um my husband, my friend who I married, is just like, I why won't you finish book one? Like I want to hold a copy of it, and I'm like, I
Oh.
understand, but like I got so bored of it, dude. I've needed to move on to book two for a while, a year. It's been a year that I have been that I have been making every attempt and then some to move on to book two, and uh, I know you have heard me say, I don't know how many fucking times, I'm done. That's it. That's the last of the problems. It's all solved.
Mm,
Um,
it's a
and I'm,
catchphrase at this point.
yeah, yeah, I solved all the problems. And every time it's been absolute bullshit. Um, but I, I, I've learned my fucking lesson at this point. Don't say I've solved all the problems until I'm absolutely sure I've solved all the problems.
It's probably a good idea.
And yeah, and that means, I've been writing for like an entire month every day. So we're not there yet. We're not there yet, but I'm probably out of the woods. Like I did solve the last really big problem. And
Oh,
I
that's
solved
good.
the last really small problems that I found after
Mhm.
I solved that. And I was like, why, Why? So yeah, we're making progress on being able to make progress.
Well, that's
But
something.
Yeah, it is something.
It's
But
still
like I've
moving.
yeah, yeah. But I feel you on the guilt. The other day I was just like, why do I feel like everyone is constantly criticizing me right now? Like nobody's in my face. Nobody's trying to make me feel shitty,
Hmm.
but I kind of reached a sort of sensitivity wall where it was just like I've been critical of myself and my work for an
Hmm.
entire year. I have gotten some negative feedback from a couple of places recently. I've been giving myself negative feedback
Hmm.
a lot. I've been just like not doing the things that I know that I'm supposed to do,
Mm.
which, you know, is par for the course with ADHD. When you have executive dysfunction, it's really
Hmm.
difficult to do things.
Hmm.
Um, but it's been particularly bad lately.
Mm.
And I've been trying to take steps to support myself better, but I kind of hit a wall where it's like, okay, I just feel really, really bad about myself and the amount of progress that I've been able to make lately and what I've been doing. And it's just not getting better. But I'm I'm hoping that now that I'm starting to put my routine back together as on purpose as I can,
Mm.
things will start to get better. This is the beginning of the upward trend. I'm fucking manifesting that shit.
It will be, and like we haven't seen each other in such a long time. I'm sure that you've had like moments of good things or good
Yeah,
periods of
yeah.
time, if it's been short. Um, so although it probably feels almost impossible, you've felt like that before, and it's been fine eventually.
Hmm.
So I imagine the same thing is going to happen. I think it's good that you're willing it to be good, willing it to be better, because that's what you really can do sometimes.
Yeah.
Is to just put the rest of your energy into going. It'll be all right eventually. Um, yeah, I think sometimes even if you have a shit day and you're like, I can't do this. Sometimes it's okay to be like, okay, today isn't the day, and tomorrow will possibly be fine. Uh, but yeah, yeah, it's not an easy one. But I mean, so you've moved on. You are working on book two right now.
I am working on book two right now.
Okay,
Yes.
but that's the thing you're heading towards at the moment.
Yes.
Okay,
I
so
yeah. If I hmm, I don't want to jinx it, but
mhm,
like I because I've felt sort of this way for a long time now,
mhm,
but I feel like I'm building the momentum that I need to actually get started because I
okay,
just haven't been drafting for a
mhm,
year.
mhm,
And you know, like on and off, I've written a couple of thousand words here and there,
mhm.
but I'm out of the habit, and that's terrifying because that means that I will have to expend infinity spoons to get back into the habit, and then I will have infinity spoons to stay in the habit. But it's eh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, you'll be okay. You did
yeah,
it
yeah.
before.
Yeah, I have done it before,
Hmm.
and I've done it in worse conditions, um, with less idea of where the fuck I'm going with things.
Hmm.
It's I've I've done more and better with less and worse,
Hmm.
if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes
So
total sense. Yeah,
I'm gonna be okay. It's gonna be all right.
you will.
And yeah, I fully expected to feel excited when I solved the last major problem, and I was
Hmm.
like, why don't I feel excited? And uh, that's because there were still problems left.
Mm.
But I fully expect I that's how I'll know. That's how I'll know when I'm actually done because I feel excited and I actually get started writing and it doesn't take the effort that I expect right now, if
Hmm.
that makes sense. It'll just be
Yeah.
fun again.
Hmm.
Just be fun again. Oh, yes. I'm so excited. I'm so
And that's
excited to be excited.
it's frustrating not having a measurable thing, but at least you know that you'll know in your gut that that'll be the right thing. I feel like I'm going to sneeze, so if I do, I apologize. It's the loudest thing on the planet. Um, you said that you had received some negative feedback.
Hmm.
Was that in regard to like you tackling the project itself, or was it about the project itself? You don't have to
Um,
talk about it, but I'm just curious to understand how it's impacted you.
yeah. Um, a mismatch of expectations. I
Hmm.
had maybe I just did a bad job communicating with my friend who I married that
Hmm.
I was not planning on getting book one completely and totally finished and published before moving on to the rest of the story
Mm.
because the I have had major rewrites right now, right? I'm rewriting 750,000 words. And even if I don't rewrite a single one of them, they will all still be recontextualized because
Yes.
that's just
Yeah.
the massiveness of the change that I've made to the story.
Mm.
And I don't want to, but I recognize that at some point I may have retcons.
Hmm.
I may have to retcon something in book one.
Hmm.
So I don't want to codify it as canon, like forever Z's, until I know that it's going to be okay.
Yeah.
And that means that I need to get far enough along in the story
Hmm.
that book one doesn't really matter anymore.
Yeah.
Like
I understand.
that's the past now.
Hmm.
So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I probably just didn't do a very good job communicating that. Um I don't know. But I do understand his disappointment and I do share it. I
Yeah, I
would very
think
much like to have a published book that I could show people, you know?
you will. It's just going to take
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
That not everybody can be churning out books every 6 months. Like I sometimes speak to people and they're like, "Yeah, I think it's Jan. Um, I think he plans to publish a novella every 6 months. That's a novella, like lengthwise,
Mhm.
much shorter. He also doesn't have a cast of like 1,000 characters in his books, so you have designed something that's like the biggest fucking complicated spider web that anybody could design. So you've like it's like you're a glutton for punishment a little bit. But it's because that's what you want to read and that's what you want to produce and that's what you've been enjoying writing despite the the issues.
Mhm.
And yeah, I just it's going to take as long as it takes. I'm afraid that's kind of how that works. Uh, Feel free to pass
Bad
that on.
news. It's going to take as long as it takes, I'm afraid. Yes. That is absolutely accurate.
That's true. It's true.
Yeah.
There's no point in trying to put a time frame on it or being like, oh, this needs to be done in a specific order and blah blah blah. You haven't got a contract to uphold, so it doesn't fucking matter. It's fine.
Yeah.
You will get it done when it gets done. That's what I keep
I
telling people when they ask me about my book. I go, it'll get done when it gets done.
yeah. The
Don't
only
bother.
hard deadline the only hard deadline I actually have is death.
Yeah,
Like,
I knew
I
you were
need
going
to
to
be
say
finished with it before I die. And,
that.
unless, like, outside of unforeseeable circumstances, I
Mhm.
probably have, 30 or 40 years
Yeah, you got
left.
some time. You
Yeah,
got
I
some
have
time.
I have
Yeah.
some time. Theoretically, I can finish at least this project before I die. I
Yeah.
would like to write all of the other books that I have in my head, but I have to finish this first, unfortunately. Or at least make more progress on it than I have so far. Because I don't have to finish it before I can take a break from it and do other stuff. That's what I want to do. But
Mhm.
I don't want to do that right now. So, what are you going to do?
Same there.
That's what
Yeah.
ADHD says. It's the boss.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. My tea is cold. It's fine.
So's mine. I waited. It's quite large.
Hmm.
You can probably see there's not a lot left, which makes me a bit sad. But I was
Yeah.
trying really hard not to drink it while we were sorting out the troubleshooting thing because I didn't want to get up again and put the kettle on. Um, but it's okay. Used to drinking cold tea when I was a chef. That was basically the beverage of choice because you'd make a tea and then you'd get busy and then like 5 hours would pass and you go, oh yeah, there's a cold tea up there, and you drink thirsty. Um, so accustomed. Hot tea in my tummy is like the craziest thing to me. I have one in the morning and I just sit there and watch Hell's Kitchen or something and I'll just like neck a massive, huge mug of tea. I can't do little cups. No point. To me. No point to
Yeah, that's
me.
fine.
I'm a big lass. I need a lot of tea. Um, it's like an inside tummy hug. And that feels really nice. And it does one of two things. It goes, oh, I feel very satisfied I can get on with my day. Or I go, oh, I'm going to take a nap again. Oh,
Yeah, I feel that.
love a cup of tea. I haven't actually drank um, any tea for months. And then when it started to get cold, because it's really chilly here, I know it's probably much more chilly where you are, um, but it's been very chilly. And I've just, one day I was like, ooh, I'll have a cup of tea. And it hasn't stopped. I've been a tea monster. I've had so many. And then I'll get sick of it, and then I'll go never again. I'm not going to drink tea again. That's how that works. And I
Yeah,
go, why have
I
I got
get
all
that
these
way with
bags?
yeah, I get that way with basically everything. I will like just do nothing but that and then get sick of it and never do it again until I do.
Yeah, like eggs, eggs, um, sausages. I get a bit of a sausage fiend, and then I go, I can't look at another sausage again. There's disgusting things. Couldn't even think about them. And then recently I've gone, oh yeah, cup of tea and a sausage sandwich. Ooh. So that's what's been happening. And then I'll get sick of them. But it's mostly eggs. I think eggs are the worst ones. I also kid myself. I don't know if you ever do this thing where I go, I could really do with looking after my gut bacteria. So I'm going to get all this stuff. I'm going to buy all the stuff to sort out my gut. And then I'll buy lots of yogurt and things like that. And then I won't eat it because I don't like yogurt. But I go, I will this time. I'll eat the yogurt this time because it's good for me and I need to look after my body. And what do? I let it rot in the fucking fridge. And I've done it so many times and I never learn. I go, this is the time we're going to turn into a yogurt person.
I do like yogurt, but I feel that. I feel that deeply.
I want to like it,
Yeah,
truly. I
yeah.
can't. It's dry somehow. It's a liquid. Cranberry juice is the same. Why is it dry? I'm sure there's a thing. There's a explanation, but it should not be that dry. It upsets me.
Okay.
I go, and making liquid and then having liquid and yogurt in your stomach is gross.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm, thoughts. Tackling the real subjects here. I've been putting together a. I was going to do 12 days of indie bookmas, but I've been so busy with this new printing and distribution adventure. Venture. Oh my god, that's not going well. The printing as is, my brain isn't. I'm going to start that again. I'm probably not going to cut this out, but I'm going to say it again, hopefully correctly. I've been so busy with printing and distributing books that I basically couldn't get it out in time. So I've decided to just do a few posts about my favourite books of the year. It'll probably exceed the year because I read a few like late the year before that I haven't platformed in a way that I want to. So I've been putting together a list of all the books that I enjoyed the most in the past year or so, which has been fun revisiting those. Um, so I'm hoping that'll be a nice little surprise for some people. But I have to balance how many in each category I put out there. But I also have to be mindful because I've told a lot of people that I really like their books, but they weren't necessarily my favourite books of the year. So I don't want people to see it and think like, oh, she hated my book. But that's only so I've read a lot of books this year. It's been a bit nuts actually.
Yeah, the last time you like gave me a number, I think it was like 70, and that was many months ago.
I think it's more
So,
than that.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's a lot
Yeah.
of books.
It's a lot of reading. Yeah, it's been a mix of both trad and indie. I don't just read indie books because there are loads of trad books I like, but I've recently been reading uh, one called Mothered.
Okay.
I can't pronounce the author's name, and I'm not going to try because I'll look like an absolute cunt. I don't know where the cunt can is. I'm sure it's back there somewhere. Cunt can up there somewhere. Um, and yeah, I'll point to yours. Um, it's really weird. It's set during the pandemic, um, and it's about this woman whose mum has to come and live with her because she was in hospital for some reason and needed to come back and live with her, and she couldn't afford her mortgage because she'd lost her job at a hair salon because the salon closed down. She was trying to find work, so it's that sort of dynamic. Um, and the other book of hers that I read before I go on was Baby Teeth.
Hmm.
Excellent fucking book, really really good. Um, and I was like, okay, so where's the creepy bit? And it's gotten creepy, and it's really good. Some of it is a little bit fever dreamish, and the way it's presented, in my opinion, could have been better. But the actual content itself was good. I'm like 10% of the way until I'm done, uh, but it's been strange because she has a twin sister, but her twin sister had cerebral palsy, and the twin sister died, but we don't know how she died, and now we're finding out how she died, and the whole thing's like this convoluted, like scary thing. And right at the beginning, a woman enters like a psychiatric facility and is like, "I stabbed her," um, but we don't know who this person is. So the whole way along the book, I've been trying to figure out who stabbed who, and I have no idea still. So that's nice because sometimes you're led to believe that it's definitely one character, but it keeps flip flopping between the mum and the daughter, and it might not even be either of them. Um, but it's been really depressing actually because there's so many things about the pandemic and about anxiety around when we all first heard of things, and it was all very stressful and stuff. And I keep reading it and going, why am I doing this to myself? It's re-traumatizing me a little bit because it was the lockdowns were a lot more strict in England. So it was just like bringing back a lot of anxiety for me. And I was like, I have to know who stabbed who. I have to get myself through this. And I also found out that she did another book, Baby Teeth Lady,
Hmm.
um, where the kid in this book is grown up, and it's
Mm.
like book two, but much later. So I'm interested to read that as well because I really like her work. It's interesting. Psychologically, it's interesting to me, and the dynamics that they have between the characters are interesting as well. So it's the kind of thing I like. Yeah,
I might
that's.
have to sneeze. Probably not.
Are you one of the people that can look up at the light and sneeze?
Yes.
Yeah, me too. Apparently, that's quite rare. I heard.
It is? I thought that was like just a universal thing.
No, it's not
Huh.
apparently. I think I read somewhere, and I'm really bad at remembering statistics. But it was something like less than 25% of people.
What? I
Something
thought it
like
was literally everybody.
it was like a really, really small number. I fact check me because I don't know anything I say on this show
Okay.
or any show or in real life. Always fact check me because I'm often wrong, and not on purpose.
Do your research, book goblins.
Always, I
Yes.
am not a source of information
I am not a
at all.
credible source of information either.
No. I'm incredibly credible. But yeah, things and stuff. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of reading lately. Not a lot of writing, obviously, as we've gone over. Have you been reading anything? Have you had a chance to read?
I have had plenty of chances to read.
Have you taken advantage of those chances?
No.
Not even like a page.
No, like I want to be the kind of person
Mhm.
who at the end of the day sits down with a book and reads a chapter or two,
Mhm.
and then goes to bed, like a person who has a sense of inner peace.
Mhm.
Um, and like who can uphold a routine
Mhm.
without losing their mind.
Yeah.
But I'm not that person. Like I'm the kind of person who has to have triggers. Like if there isn't a start time and a stop time that is outside of me and like outside of my control, then
Mhm.
I can't be reliable about it.
Mhm.
Like when I'm in a place where there's public transportation
Mhm.
and I'm working a job outside of my home, I can get on the bus or the train and I can read. I can just open the book, and then when I get to my stop, I can close the book
Mhm.
and it's fine because like it's all outside of my control. There's nothing I can do about it. I can't just be like one more chapter because I'll miss my fucking stop. But like at when there isn't a start time and a stop time built into the activity, it sprawls or it never starts.
Mhm.
And those are basically the options. And yeah.
So no.
That's the very simple answer. I need to take more time to read
Mhm.
and listen to audiobooks
Mhm.
because those are very restorative activities for me.
Mhm.
I have a terrible rest ethic. I don't take breaks. I don't take time to actually chill out in ways that are not because my body says I have to at this point.
Yeah.
Like I don't stop before burnout hits, and that's not good. Like I could continue that way for the rest of my life
Mhm.
if I wanted to, and I probably will for the most part. But I I need to get better about taking better care of my brain.
Yeah. You only get one.
Yeah.
Some people don't get
Yeah.
one, but largely we only get one.
Yeah.
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 Mm.
So I do want to at least take a day off
Mhm.
once a week, once every other week, just to do that.
Yeah.
And I do have gift giving occasions that are coming up.
Mhm.
Um, and I don't just mean, like Christmas or Hanukkah.
Mhm.
There are all kinds of like personal holidays. Like
Mhm.
I've got a friend who has a birthday. My beta reader friend, alpha reader
Mhm.
friend, his birthday is like right around Christmas,
Oh,
and
that's
my wedding anniversary is Christmas Eve.
mhm.
Um,
Oh, that's nice.
so yeah, yeah. And then my husband's birthday is New Year's Eve. New Year's Day. Like he was born um, at like 12:01.
Surprise.
Yeah, Happy New Year. So yeah, I have lots of gift giving occasions coming up, and I want to make some gifts for people because I have not done that in a very long time, and I have been meaning to sew my beta reader friend some fucking handkerchiefs for his birthday for like 3 fucking years, and I just haven't done it because I haven't had the money, I haven't had the space, blah 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 blah
Mhm.
blah. So this time I've got all the things. I just have to
Oh,
fucking do it,
you will do
and
it.
I will do it. I'm gonna. And I can do like crafting and listening to audiobook days.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna have to do that coming up here real soon.
Yes.
So no excuses. Take time off.
How do you normally fill your days? Like, what is your what is your like go to thing that you do? Because I find that the days just fly by, and I go, I haven't done anything.
But like you've actually been working all day. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good question. I'll as soon as I figure it out, I'll get back to you.
Okay. There's no pressure. You don't even have to answer. I was just being nosy, to be honest. I was just
Yeah.
curious. Just one of those things where I think that's why reality TV is so popular. Is it's interesting to take a look into people's lives, and also to be like, is it just me? is someone else doing similar things to me? Possibly, probably, probably.
Yeah. But then
Yeah.
there's the power of editing. So,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
It only looks like they're doing stuff that's similar to you.
Yeah. I don't mind if it's the stuff that's not good, because then I feel a bit better about myself. I can go, oh, that's good, isn't it? It's not just
Yeah.
me and that. Because I'm like, I've said this before in another show. I'm very messy. I'm a very messy person. Like, around me, not psychologically, because I'm too tired to fuck about like that. Um, Spaghetti brain in a drawer. Um, that kind of messy, where I'm like, I don't know what the fuck is happening. But somebody earlier gave me some really, really what they thought were basic instructions. I don't think they're going to watch this. Um, they gave me really, really basic instructions. I was like, I still am not getting it. I don't know what it is. I'm a fairly intelligent person. I'm not trying to toot my own horn. I feel like that's a fine thing to say about yourself. I feel like I'm fairly intelligent. I mix my words up sometimes, and I say turtle instead of total all the time. Turtle. Oh, totally, totally, very similar. So I was like, I don't know what you're trying to get me to do. And they were like, just read it. And I said, I've done that. And I still, it says it in plain English, and my brain isn't doing the thing. Usually I can read something, understand what it says, follow the instructions, that's fine. I couldn't do it. My brain wasn't working properly. I feel very foggy at the moment. Today has not gone as well as I would like it to have gone. I spent probably about 5 hours today trying to figure out if I can internationally ship books, and it's so fucking expensive. And I came all the way round in a loop to opening an Amazon store, which I haven't done because they have global shipping that's really
Mhm.
cheap. So you can ship a book across the globe for $10 rather than 40 or whatever it was. Um, I was $30, I think, to Europe, and it's $30 to Canada, which is just up there. Um,
Yeah.
I Yeah, anyway,
You don't even need a plane or a ship. It's a car.
just stick it in a bunch of cars. Just
Yeah.
lob it from one car to another. But my point was, I was like, why can't you just take my little package? Take my little package, slip it in the car. You could put it on the passenger seat. I don't mind if that's a bit cheaper, but no, you can't get it cheap. Anyway, so I came back around in a loop, and it was really frustrating me because I really want to provide international shipping, but I just don't think I can. My business is too small, and that wasn't something that I was promising out anyway. It's just something that I wanted to try and do. So I was trying to set up some extension thing for USPS, and I didn't understand how it was working. And they just kept saying like it's just really obvious, and I was like, it might be, but I cannot. It feels like I'm reading a different language, and I just burst into tears. I got so upset, and it's so ridiculous because I'd had such a shitty day. I mean, it wasn't shitty at the beginning. I was playing Elden Ring for about an hour and a half, which was nice. But after that, I actually did some work, and it was really frustrating because I was like, nothing is going right, and I thought it would be really simple just to post a fucking book, and it's not. And then there's all this shit with the tariffs, and I don't know what goes on with that. You have to find a tariff code, and it's not really clear. Some places say that you have to pay tariffs to export books if they're not educational, so if they're fiction. And then other places say that books aren't tariffable because they're something or other. I can't even remember what they determined them to be. And there's been a load of headache with like sales tax confusion, things like that. And I've had to like, I don't know, this I've had a good time doing all this printing stuff, and it's going to get better as time goes on. But this one in particular, um, the whole thing kind of went through a bit more quickly than I thought it was going to. So the whole thing has been really fast paced, and I don't think I'm going to do it like that again. I think the next time I'm just going to take on like a much longer time frame of from the point where the thing is ready to when people get it in their hands. I'm going to like triple because this has been a learning experience and I'm enjoying myself. Nothing's gone wrong. It's just I've come up against a lot of walls I didn't expect because I have run businesses in England and it's far more simple. You have like five things to worry about, whereas here it's like you've got five things to worry about for the IRS, and then you've got five things to worry about with your local comptroller, and then there's the shipping stuff which is not clear in any way. Um, and that's why I had a giant cup of tea. because I was like, I just want to sit and cry for a bit because it shouldn't be that complicated to sell a book. It shouldn't, which is why places like Amazon. I'm not slagging them off because they are a very useful tool. That's why they've been so successful because they've totally simplified that whole thing. So anyone that's going to go and do things directly for themselves, understand that it's not simple in any way. Like, I think that you should take a chance on my business, obviously, but I also want to impress upon thee that it is not as simple as just getting Amazon to do it, because they have it all. They've got a whole team. They have a global shipping department. Like, they have a whole thing. Um, so yeah, eBay do as well. I found out they have like a global shipping hub thing, like a central hub. But you don't hear as much about eBay. I don't even know who's behind eBay. We all know the Bezos, but we don't know about the e-boss. What? We just know that the eBay boss is called e-boss.
That's fine.
Yeah,
That's perfect.
yeah. So it's been a massive headache, basically.
Mm.
Not the book part. It's been the international shipping thing.
Yeah.
It'll be fine eventually. I think I'm just going to have to admit defeat. And I don't like doing that. I like getting to the root of the problem and solving it, but it is impossible to solve when every single avenue is the cost of the book plus 50% to get it delivered is mental. That's
Mm-hmm.
like, it's not feasible. It's not something that people are going to want to do. So, yeah.
Yeah. I felt like such a tit.
Why?
I showed up at the tail end
Yeah.
of the live announcement, and I was like, all right, cool, well, let's get started. And you were like, okay, bye, we're done.
That's
Because I
okay.
didn't, I saw 2 p.m. and I did not see CST. So I showed up an hour late thinking we were just going to get started. So,
That's okay. You showed up though. The fact is
yeah.
that you thought to come and you came. So
Yeah. Yeah.
that's what I care about. That's fine.
Yeah. And I probably couldn't have shown up much earlier anyway, just because the uh, maintenance guy was here fixing my heater
Oh.
because it went out for
No.
a while. Like so I had a scare on Wednesday evening after it was like after the the office had closed for Thanksgiving weekend.
Mhm.
So it wasn't going to be open again until Monday. Had a scare Wednesday evening. I thought it was just the thermostat was running out of battery. So I changed the battery. So I was like, yes, I'm an adult. And then the heater was kind of being weird for a little bit, and then it was fine
Mhm.
until Sunday night when it was like, nope, I'm done. Um, and no, it was Saturday night. I cannot remember my life's own chronology. Fuck me. But I thought I was going to have to go the whole 4 days without a heater until Monday. But the heater worked for most of the weekend.
Mhm.
And then it crapped out on Saturday. And I could get it to like turn on for a few minutes, but I couldn't get it to up above like 68 degrees in here, which is
Mhm.
not comfortable. I don't care what anyone says. 68 degrees is too cold. So, ugh.
That
So
is a
I put
temperature I have.
in, yeah, so I put in like a maintenance thing, and then nobody came until like an hour before the office closed. So I went in there. I was like, because I couldn't get there. So I was like, what's the deal, you guys? You're supposed to be fixing my heater, please. I don't want to freeze. So then the maintenance guy came, and he was like, I think it's probably this. The sensor needs cleaning or whatever. So he cleaned the sensor. That didn't fix it. And he was like, it's probably the sensor's just out. So I can come back and fix it tomorrow. Here, have some space heaters. I was like, thanks. And then he came back and he fixed it right as you were going live, I think. So I couldn't have shown up on time anyway because I was having the heater fixed and controlling Jeffrey.
Freaking Jeffrey.
Because, yeah, he likes to jump on everybody. He needs to see what's going on. And he thinks putting his nose between your hands and the thing you're trying to do is helping.
Oh,
It's
it
not
is
helping.
helping. It's morale.
Helping.
He's so cute.
Yeah,
He's
he is.
yeah.
But that's the saga of the heater that is now fixed and it's fine.
Oh,
So that's nice.
good. How cold is it where you
It's
are
not.
right now?
Right now, it's probably in the 20s or the 30s.
Okay, I'm going to see what it is here.
Okay. Yeah, I could look that up too, I guess.
I think mine's in Celsius though, because that's I only speak English. Um, hang on. How can I change that? This is thrilling content,
Oh, no, my-
but everyone's really excited about this. Fahrenheit. Oh, it's 61.
Okay.
Low of 38.
Yeah, that's not too
High of 65.
bad. Mm,
It's just nippy. It's not cold.
yeah. We've had some snow already, and, Jeffrey likes to try to drag me over the ice after it melts and then refreezes.
Oh, brilliant.
And I, no, no, that's not okay. What?
It's part sled dog.
Yeah, yeah. Except I could fall on my ass, and that's not cool. So I'm just being careful to not let him get between me or get on the other side of any patches of ice.
Mm.
So like I will just stop before I get to the ice. He's not allowed to drag me over it anymore. I already had a wobble. I was like, nope, 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 nope. We're not doing that again. Not doing that again.
You are too young to be having a fall. You can't be doing that.
Not allowed to have a fall and break my hip.
No, not yet.
That would be
You need to finish
ridiculous.
your book first.
Yeah, yeah.
We need to think of something to
Anyway,
do to celebrate when we each finish books. As in ones we've written,
yes,
not reading, because we've been doing it every week.
yeah,
um,
yeah,
yeah, we need to think of a fun celebration. We should do something on this. Do something on
hmm
booked as well. I think it'd be fun. Yeah.
yeah. We could do like I
Have a
don't
little
know.
party.
Yeah,
Just invite some people we like. Maybe streamers.
yeah.
Could go for a
But like
stream.
the streamers, not like other streamers who stream.
Yeah, I mean,
The
like,
the, the objects, not the people. Yeah.
yes, bits of paper, basically litter, house litter, to decorative litter. That's basically what it is, isn't it? That's what confetti is.
It's
It's just
exactly what it is.
it's just
Decorative
recycling that you
litter.
have to clear up later. It's fucking annoying.
Yep, yep. Things
Yeah.
you love as kids and that you hate as adults.
Tell you what really grinds my gears is table confetti.
Is that a thing?
Unfortunately, yeah, I hate table confetti. I think it is such a waste of money. It's terrible for the environment and it's fucking gross. It's little bits of plastic or paper that you scatter across the table for decoration that will get in your food. What? Why are we doing it? Stop it.
I don't know.
If you like it, carry on, obviously, because life is rough, and that if that's the joy you get, then that's fine. Enjoy. I personally cannot abide. I cannot abide table confetti. It's disgusting.
Yeah, I wouldn't do table confetti.
No,
That sounds.
ridiculous. And then you
I
have
don't
to
know.
clean.
It sounds like it sounds like a euphemism for like cocaine or something. Like table confetti. That was the stupidest thing I've ever said. Oh my
No,
god.
it's not. No, it's not. That is amazing. That's amazing. I'm going to take that and I'm going to put it in Boys Will Be Boys.
Perfect.
Amazing. I'm gonna have to text that to myself.
Yep.
Hang on.
Okay. Yeah, you can have that one for free. Table
Thank you.
confetti.
I'm gonna put no context in an unnamed note.
Yes.
Confetti equals drugs. And then nothing else. And then when
Perfect.
I find that, I'll go, what the fuck does that mean? And I'll never know again.
Perfect. I love that. Yeah. I have a running list of band names
Cool.
that I've been collecting for decades. Um, and I need to get all of them together in the one place where I finally like decided this is where band names are going to go in Google Keep.
Mm.
Um, I've got a really long list, and every time I open the app and I reread it, I just cackle all over again. It's great because they're all funny. Like Tiny Hitler, um,
Fantastic.
Sick Bacon, Spider Riders. Uh, I'm trying to remember any of the others. Hot Rolled Steel. Um,
I've just thought of a really good game we could play. We
okay.
could try and find a virtual whiteboard, right? And you
Hmm.
draw a picture of what that name is, and I've got to try and guess what the name
Hmm.
is. I think that'd
Okay,
be a lot of fun.
that
We
sounds
should
good.
do that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just Pictionary.
yeah.
Yeah,
But for all those crazy
yeah,
band names you found or discovered,
yeah,
that'd be a lot of fun. I love games like that.
yeah. They're fun.
Big fan.
Especially when you like don't do the whole competitive thing.
Mhm.
Like some people are really competitive with charades and stuff like that. And that just it takes all the fun out of it for me.
No, I'm very much.
It's like why can't we just chill out and have fun? We can all participate in this ridiculous activity and just have a good
Yeah,
time. Doesn't matter who wins. Silly people. We all win if we're all having a good time.
exactly. I
Yeah.
played this game. I'm forgetting what it's called now. It had a name, which I've forgotten. It's like um, it's like Pictionary,
Mhm.
but you have a series of like laminated bits of paper, and oh my god, what is it called? I'm gonna have to think of it, and I will put it in a text box here when I figure out what it's called, or maybe I'll put a picture of the box on my face when I find it. But it was, I just remember it being really, really funny. And I think you get a prompt and you have to draw the thing in a short space of time. And then you have to put a new thing on it, like a clean one. And then you have to whisper to the person next to you what the thing is. No.
And then they draw it on the clean thing. So it's like
Possibly?
Pictionary plus telephone.
Yeah, something like that. I just remember it being an absolute riot. To the
Hmm.
point where I can't remember how to play it or what its name is. It definitely did a factory reset from all the laughter, so I don't. This is my memory. I'm not very good at remembering things. Birthdays, facts, data, taking the laundry out of the machine, all that sort of stuff. Taking my meds. None of it. Don't remember. I'm just here, just
Yeah.
trying to get on with it.
That reminds me, I'm migrating to a new bullet journal because I finally
Oh,
finished my last bullet journal after 3 years.
oh wow.
Yeah,
Was
yeah.
it big or
And
did you forget to?
I will go through periods where I'm just like not using it.
Yeah.
Um, or yeah, I don't need very much space for my daily log or whatever.
Mhm.
So yeah, it took me 3 years to go through my old bullet journal, and this time I will probably go through it a little bit faster than that.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'm feeling very much like the you can feel the new year. You can feel this year winding down and the new year being like, fresh start. Yes. It's gonna be better this time. You can feel 2026 just being excited to get here and make stuff shiny again. Yeah.
That's nice.
I don't know. Yeah, I've just got fresh starts all over the place because I've got the new bullet journal, I've got a new laptop,
Mhm.
um, and a new like sort of workflow. Um, and I'm getting shit and I'm getting rid of stuff and yeah, things are things are spring cleaning in December. It's great.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah,
Yeah.
sounds super positive. I think this episode will be going out on a date. Hang on.
Wow.
Hang on. There's a point to this. I
Okay.
promise.
Okay.
So this episode goes out on the 22nd. So
Okay.
this is actually going to be our last episode of the year.
Oh my gosh.
We didn't plan anything.
Eh. Happy holidays, book goblins. I hope
Yes.
you enjoyed 2025, and I hope 2026 is better if you didn't enjoy 2025.
You got here. You
You
survived.
Yes, you're doing a great job. Proud of you. Oh my god. Yeah,
Um,
that's really exciting.
yeah. I just had that little thought, and then I thought it, and then I went, "Oh, I'm going to say it." Uh, yeah.
Yeah, Cloudflare recently sent me an email saying, "Hey, strangersinfiction.com is coming up for renewal soon." I'm like, "Wow, it's been a fucking year. Jeez."
That's crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's only just been a year of booked.
Hmm.
Um, like a week and a half ago, I think, maybe 2 weeks ago.
Congratulations. Happy anniversary.
Oh, thank you. It was 8 days ago because it's the ninth. Spoiler behind the scenes. Um, yeah, because December 1st was the first ever episode with Katie Carlisle, and it's gone non-stop. And next year, I'm going to be doing more episodes a week. So I'm going to be doing
You look
actually
so excited.
all of January. Enough away from January, this felt like a fantastic idea, and now we're approaching January. I'm feeling a bit stressed about it. I know I'll have fun, and I've set the expectation that I'm not going to be reading something for every episode because I can't. I physically cannot do it. So I've just said I'll do my
Mm.
best, and then if I can, I will. But as of the first week of December, no, we're in December. The first week of January, I will be doing 3 shows a week for the whole of January and the whole of February, plus this show. You're going to be sick of me if you watch these episodes. If you don't, you won't know what's going on. So that's exciting because I've doubled the. Because I basically wanted to get through the list of people because everyone's been waiting a long time. I keep having queries from strangers asking to get on the show, and so I need to get through the familiars before I get onto the strangers. So
Mhm.
I doubled my availability for just the regular interviews, and I'm going to be doing bonus episodes on Fridays with booktubers and just people I know. So I'm going to have LV Teacherman on. I'm going to have Rod Gilly on. A few others. I don't know if I'm confirmed them yet, but basically all of February and all of January. I've got 3 shows a week,
That's a lot.
like a lunatic. Yeah.
Yeah, but then you'll be
Caught up.
that'll give you a lot of momentum,
Yeah.
and you'll be like more caught up. You'll feel like, okay, I've got the bulk of it behind me. Now I can just like find a rhythm, and it'll be good
Exactly.
here.
Because
Yeah.
I said it for because it will be on Mondays. Because I know this show goes out on Mondays, but people don't tend to watch it the day it comes out. I find that it kind of ticks along across the week. So I think with the recorded
Mm.
episode, it doesn't really make that much difference actually. But it's going to be Mondays at the same time every week, so that we can always record on the Tuesdays or whenever it is. Yes, today's Tuesday.
Mm.
So it doesn't impede on our recording time. And then Wednesdays are like a varied time at the moment because I wanted to give people options because of all the different time zones. And then Fridays are going to be more towards the evenings. So hopefully I'll still have lots of workable time. But I fear it may have been a mistake, but
But you'll try it, and if it was a mistake, you just won't do it again.
well, this is it. And I think it's only booked up until maybe even mid-March. So I can always close it and stop people from booking because I let people book their own episodes because I don't want to have to do back and forth and do you want to do this day and all that sort of shit. I haven't got time for that. So But I think it'll be
Yeah.
good. I want to grow the platform. I want to concentrate more on YouTube and trying to get more subscribers and stuff. And then I'm hoping that we can do a bit more with the show as well. Maybe do another live show at some point. That was a lot of fun.
Yes, that was so much fun.
Yeah, we should just do.
And a lot of people showed up.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should try and do that next year. Maybe do like a something, do a themed something or other. Maybe do a quiz, something silly. You
Yeah,
could do an
that could be
impression. Like, you got any impressions? We do that. We do a little comedy showcase. I don't know, but yeah, I think that'll be a lot of fun. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, it'll be good. Yeah,
Lots of cool plans.
yeah.
Yeah.
My brain is
It's very
melted
exciting.
like a candle.
I'm having a very brain foggy day. My sleep has been so weird lately. I've been a vampire. Like
Oh.
literally going to bed at sunrise, waking up after sunset. Or at least like so close to sunset that it's dark.
Mhm.
And like I just fixed that today because I was like, I'm recording with Saffron tomorrow. I can't fucking do this. Um but yeah, I'm just like in a fog. And the getting enough sleep is foundation having a solid routine. And getting enough
Mhm.
sleep at the right time is less foundational, but also pretty important to
Mhm.
having a solid routine. So I'm hoping I
Yeah.
can segue today into all right, for the next 2 weeks at least, it's solid. That's all I really need. That's all I really need is just 2 weeks to get into the habits, and then they just automate themselves. And I don't
Mhm.
need to have executive function. Everything just works. Activation energy that really fucks me up. I don't have it.
I think I could do another one.
And the crossed ones, yeah.
It's very painful, but I needed to wish you that luck.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
I can do my big toe and my other one like this, but I'm not going to show you because you don't
Yeah,
get that for free. Well, I'm not giving that away for free.
that's fine.
My hairy toes.
I also have particularly hairy
Do
toes.
you? Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Little hobbits.
Yeah.
Mine are also like horrendously callous as well because obviously being a chef for years, I didn't look after myself. Still don't look after myself, but I was wearing like steel toe cap boots and stuff, so I look like I'm wearing a pair of sandals because the skin is so disgusting underneath. Um, so you don't get that for free.
Can people pay for it though?
No.
That's fine. That's fine.
I,
I just wanted to
I
see if
wear
that was
socks with my sandals.
available.
I don't fuck about.
Yeah.
I can't do
Yeah.
bare.
I just wanted to
Sorry.
see if that was an option that was available for people if they were
No,
interested.
I don't think it.
But
All the
fine.
hassle, setting it up, all that sort of stuff for like no people, it's just not worth it.
There you go. There probably just aren't enough foot fetishists out there to support everyone else doing like foot fetish
I think
things.
you're right. There are twice as many feet as there are people on average. So already they're outnumbered.
Yes. Yes.
Poor little guys. On that note, I think we should wind this down.
Oh yeah, I think we're
Yeah,
done.
we've exhausted the topics now. Yeah, it was nice to see you this year.
You
I'll
too.
see you next week probably, but you, dear listeners, it's been lovely having you here. You've survived. Continue surviving because that's all you need to do. Bare minimum. That's all you got to do. Keep going. Just keep going and going and going. You little dynamo. Um, read if you can, and don't if you can't. And if you need a high five, then there you go. That's for you. I'm floundering here. It's been a fantastic year. This has been very exciting. I'm
It
glad that we've
has.
done this.
Me too.
I can't believe that it's been nearly a year since we started, and we'll have to do some sort of celebration when it comes
Yes.
to the
I think it's like
anniversary.
early March that the first episode went out.
I think it's around my
But we
birthday,
actually
possibly. I'm not sure. I'll have to check.
but I know we started things in January or February
Yes.
because we got the domain name Strangers in Fiction in February.
The first episode of Strangers in Fiction went out on the 5th of March. Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, we're coming up on a year.
Bonkers.
It is.
We should definitely do a birthday episode because I didn't do that for Booked because I didn't really think about it, but we can.
Yeah, we can. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
And watch, we'll both forget.
Yeah, oh, definitely. And then like the week after, we're like, oh fuck, because I didn't even think about this being the last one of the year.
I didn't either.
It's the 9th. There's more than there aren't very many weeks in December. So yeah. Well,
Oh,
yes.
I did not wind up winning NaNoWriMo this year, but that's
Oh,
okay.
that's okay. I really didn't realise it was back to front on the screen, and I was trying to figure out what it was. I thought it had a
This is
backwards
one of my
R, but then I thought it said like Amira Onan. And I thought, oh, I don't know about.
That's fine.
Think about them.
No, I didn't win this year, but that's okay. It's more important to get back into the habit.
I thought it was like some obscure French cartoon or something.
Have I shown you my copy of The Floating Castle? It finally came in.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's up here. Ta-da!
Oh, that's nice.
Yay! Because like, look at this cover. Look at it. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. Like, I'm so happy that I decided to get a paperback copy because it's gorgeous and it's a good book and I will definitely read it again. And I'm so glad that the author enjoyed the episode that we talked about it. The episode that we recorded where we talked about this book.
Episode 21. Go watch it.
The last episode. Yeah. Go watch it. It's good.
It is.
And
yes.
Read this book.
Yes.
Read this book.
Read it.
It's so good.
Mine's there. It's got a.
Read indie books. Book goblins. Yeah. Do the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This has been fun.
It has.
I need a wee, so I think we should close it down. I had a whole pumpkin full of tea, which is it's not an insignificant. It's very large, and I've got quite a big head.
That's a pretty quantity of tea.
So
thank you for joining us today, Book Goblins. We hope you enjoyed today's episode. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Share this video. Tell people about it if you are so inclined. Read indie books. And stay tuned for more unhinged talk about the unreal on the regular.
And that's where I'll fade the music.
Sweet.